Castell collects, Castell collects. Yeah, he do unboxings and giveaways. Yeah, let's get to watching what he gets today. Yeah, Castell collects.
What's good, guys? We have another unboxing, and this is a Godzilla Mega Pack. Now, I have bought these in the past, and I've owned quite a few of them in my life, but nothing as quite as exquisite as this one. Now, I know a lot of times with the new figures that come out, they remake them like 3 or 4 times, and they put them in different cases. This one is just like that, but a little bit bigger. Let me open it up and show you guys what's going on in it, because I think it's freaking cool, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. All right, so there's about 5,000 ties to take this thing out, and, you know, you almost think like, well, it really is just meant to stay in the box because of it, but if you have young kids, they are definitely going to want to open it up, and me, I'm actually going to display this particular one in the Dave Cave. Now, the reason why I actually took this one out of the box is because the box was really screwed up, and I'm a little bit of a stickler about boxes, so I do not like to keep the bad ones, and I don't want to sell it because, well, I want to see what it's all about inside. A little bit of a pain in the butt to take apart, but let's keep going with it, and then we'll break down each figure accordingly, because, well, these are really nice. A lot nicer than I thought they would be, to be honest with you. All right, guys, so here you have it, Godzilla, Kong, the New Empire, and the figures that come in the set. It is pretty cool. I mean, look, some of these figures look better than the others, so let's go down each one and kind of give you a breakdown of what they are. Now, again, guys, I bought a couple sets of these because I do want them just brand new in box, but also because I'm a huge Godzilla fan. Off the bat, we have Mothra. It's a very flimsy figure, not nearly as nice as you would think it looks. It looks a lot better in the box, but I do like the back wings because they do look like tiger eyes, and it really is like an intimidating look. I think that this is actually supposed to be Godzilla. Just a personal opinion. Take it how you want, but I believe these two eyes are supposed to be like Godzilla's head because of the connection that Mothra and Godzilla have in all the movies. The next piece is, oh god, this guy was really annoying. So if you like Char, you like Char. I wanted to punch him in his face, to be honest with you, throwing people's babies in the lava. That wasn't cool. Look, it gets to the point of the figure. However, this character's eyes are missing. Not a big fan of that. You can see in the back, I got a couple issues with it too. So not a lot of details to these things, but look at the articulation. I mean, look, all it takes is a little bit of black paint, drop 2 dots in, and drop a little 2 dots of white out in it. I didn't really expect much from this set, but the articulation is awesome. You can see I'm just kind of moving it around a lot. He doesn't stand great. He does stand on his own, but it's definitely going to take, it definitely does take a little bit of a try. He's a little more red. In the movie, he's a little bit orange. They put some accents on him. I think this is kind of just like, you know, a little bit of like Sharpie action. It wasn't really too much attention to detail, which you really can't, you know, be totally mad at them because it's like a kid's action figure. But I don't know, a little bit more work would have been a little bit nicer. But all in all, pretty cool. This does come off the whip, so it does act like a whip. I would have liked if they give you a spike that you could connect to this from Shamu, whatever the heck it was called, but yeah, that they didn't give that attention. I think that's a little bit of a downside, but other than that, pretty cool for Scar. Next, we do have Shimu. Again, these are kids' action figures, so I don't expect a lot of detail. A lot less articulation on Shimu than the rest. I do like that the mouth opens. That's always a plus. The legs move, you know, accordingly. The mouth, yeah, just, oh, wow, that's dramatic. The body doesn't really do much. The tail moves a little bit, but really doesn't do much more than what you see. I mean, the feet do swivel a little bit, which is nice for posing purposes, but it is a general action figure. I didn't expect it to do much, but still a lot of weight to it, which is nice. It's not a flimsy action figure, but Shimu, simple. You know, I actually just realized there is a blast for Shimu that does go in the mouth like this. Oh, I have it upside down. Whoops. No, I don't. Did I? I didn't. I had it right away. So that's cool. It's actually a little bit mushy, so that it kind of locks in the mouth like that. So I do like that. That is actually pretty cool looking. Next up is King Kong himself, and I think this is probably the nicest of the group. Sorry about my ugly thumbs, guys. I am a contractor, so my thumbs aren't always pretty. A lot more articulation in Shimu. A little bit, maybe a little bit like similar to Scar. His head does swivel. His mouth doesn't move, but He's at least got pupils. Scar didn't have those. The hands do move. It looks like it holds stuff, but there's nothing to really hold. I do like how this is more towards the end scene of the movie where they have the VT-61 on, and they also give you the ship that they travel with. They do give you that. I do like that a lot. It doesn't do anything, but it is completely the wrong color, so they chinsed out and made it really just a silver ball, which kind of silly. They could have done better than that. Either way, this King Kong figure is definitely my favorite in this group. Do I think it is the best? Yeah, it's literally the best one out of all of them. No articulation in the wrist, obviously, because he's got the straps on. He's got the mech on his arm. But, yeah, I mean, this one is the nicest one of them. Again, all these figures have good quality construction to them. They're thick. They're not flopping around or anything. I really do like that about them. So, not a horrible loss on that, but still a little bit... Oh, wait. Nope, no articulation in the waist. I would have liked to see a little bit more to it than just, abominable snowman, old man, sprayed looking King Kong. But still very cool for what you're buying. Last but not least, the king of all monsters, Godzilla, with an absolutely horrendous paint job. I mean, this is this is bad. There's bad and there's really bad. They butchered the king. You saw me before I was putting the tail on. It's got these extra Stegosaurus spikes on it. They literally just like put paint in a balloon and popped the balloon around a whole bunch of figures and sold them like this. I hate this. I think it looks horrible. No, it's really, really, really bad. Like, it's not even remotely good. I mean, there's no eye detail, nothing. At least they give you a fire blast. Does the mouth, oh my God, the mouth barely moves. They give you this little fire blast, so you put that in. No, you got to put it in like this. Yeah, they give you this little fire blast, and that kind of saves the figure. But even then, it's like, yeah, we dropped the ball on this. This was a very big downside, and I think the spikes are reversed. I think it's supposed to be the other way around. I think it's supposed to be going up, but whatever. I'm a little bit weird like that. Anyway, guys, this is a new Empire set. Listen, if you're a big Godzilla fan like me, it's definitely worth to have in the collection, but it's definitely not worth it to take out of the box. I took it out of the box because the box was totally crushed, and I want it to look brand new. But you do get 5 figures, and they're all unique in their own way, except for that one. That one is terrible, and I'm sorry that did that to you, Godzilla. Anyway, guys, we'll see you on the next one. It's your boy, D.A. Castell, and this was Castell Collects.
Yeah, Castell Collects. Castell Collects. Yeah, he do unboxings and giveaways. Yeah, let's get to watching what he gets today. Yeah, Castell Collects.